Have a good day today. Welcome to the show, guys. Welcome to the Wins and Losses show. You already know it's your boy Rich. I'm with my guy Lou. Lou, what's the deal?
What's the deal, man? Good to be back on.
Good to be back, man. We got a lot of baseball today. Hold on. Let me make sure we good. Let me make sure we good. Have a good day today. Welcome to the show, guys. Okay, we good. We good. We got action-packed day today. Action-packed. Let's see what we got today. Pull this shit up. Yeah, I'm so used to having multiple screens. This is so
Yeah,
different.
you're not used to that.
Yeah, this is different not having no multiple screens. All right, let's go to covers. Cool, cool. I like a couple of games today. Let me pull these shits up. Okay, bad. Bad. All right, cool. So let's get into it, man. We ain't gonna waste too much time. We got action packed day. Game starting about an hour. Man, I've been in the pool. I'm tired as shit. Um, all right. Hey, so a lot been going on with baseball lately, man. This
Well, a
shit,
lot has been going on. I
this
ain't gonna
shit,
lie
this
to you.
shit getting crazy out here.
Yanks out here losing every game and shit.
Who?
The Yankees out here losing every game.
Man, the fall off of the Yankees gotta be studied. The Yankees fall off, the Braves struggle. Like I hit the early game on the Braves, and
Oh
then
yeah,
I watched the second game because you know the first game was the game they canceled the day before, and then they ran it back.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I just kept my bet in for that one. But then I watched the second one with Chris Sale. Oh no, wait. Was this a back to back?
Yeah, it was. I think it was a double header.
Yeah, doubleheader, right? So I think the second one was with Chris Sale, and it was 1-0 all game. Like, it was 1-0 all game. I've never seen the Braves not be able to score 1 point. So that was something different just to just watch that. To the Wins and Losses show. You already know. But let's get into it, man. First game up, we have the Phillies versus the Marlins. We have Kyle Tyler on the mound versus Christopher Sanchez. Um, the Phillies actually lost the last one.
Yeah, because they got people hurt.
Yeah, the Phillies have been. I won't say they've been struggling, but
It's
they've
not that
been.
they've been struggling. the problem with them is that if they got Harper and Schwarber out,
Are
I
they
don't
out?
know. I'm checking right now because I think they're gonna be out. Um, will be. Let me see. They're gonna be out.
Schwarber played last game and Harper played last game.
Yeah, but they got hurt. They got hurt in the game. Yeah, they both not playing today
That's tough.
because Harper had a hamstring, so he's not playing for probably 10 days to 2 weeks. And Swerber, I think he messed up. I think he sprained his ankle. So now I want to see what are the Marlins right now because the Marlins are plus 184. I mean,
And the only reason they're plus 184 is because Christopher Sanchez is on the mound. Um, if anything, I'm just leaning under. I don't see where any points is coming from.
well, I mean, this pitcher they got. I don't know.
Oh, what's the under and over 8?
Kyle
Hmm.
Tyler. Mm, I don't
Eight,
know.
8 is too low for me. This is a pass for me. I don't know which direction is a safe direction for this. Um, if two of the top Philly hard hitting bats are out, um, like I said, I kind of lean like maybe the under. I could see Sanchez maybe giving up like 1 run, and Kyle Tyler, he's not bad. I mean, he's only had one outing against Seattle, so that's not worth shit. On this game, and I'm definitely not going Philly 1.5 again after fucking yesterday.
No, you can't. You can't.
That'll just be revenge betting. So, if anything, I lean Miami with the points.
Oh, I think that's a good bet. I think that's. I mean, if you're gonna take a shot, that's a good.
Because everything else, I mean, like minus 220. Come on, bro. What the fuck is that? Like minus 220 is
Yeah,
just.
not with the hitters they got. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, what's the lineup they released? Hold on. Let me go.
Yeah, I can tell you right now. I was looking at it right now.
Yeah, I need to see
So
that
they
back.
got Scott, second base, batting first. Turner, the shortstop that they got back, that they signed to that big contract, batting second. Baum, the third baseman, batting third. Marsh, batting fourth. Castellanos, batting fifth. Clemens. Yeah, let me tell you something.
Outside
There
of them first 5, ain't shit going on.
ain't shit going on.
Let's be real. Outside of them first 5 ain't hitting. This a
They
L.
dead. Yeah, they dead.
Yeah, that first 5 ain't hitting. But man, Miami's lineup looks so bad. Oh my god, what happened to their team?
I mean, they never had a team though. This year, like they traded some players.
Yeah, so it's a pass for me. I ain't even gonna look at it too long. I look at that shit too long. I fuck around, try to find something that I like, and there's nothing I like. If anything, everybody's probably either going Philly again or something like that. But it's a pass for me. All right, on to the next game. We got the Nationals versus the Rays. The Rays are favorites at minus 164 now, so the line definitely jumped up 10 points. The Nationals are plus 138. The over is 7.5. I just think the Rays are going to look like the Rays for a while. So any chance that I get that they are going to play a team that's not like a top caliber team, I think the Rays are just going to smash them. I don't really like this spot. Zach Eflin, he's known to give up runs and make the game a little difficult to the end. But going against Mitchell Parker on the other end is just going to be a game full of hits. So I kind of lean the over. It's at 7. I think that's very low for both of these teams, especially with these two pitchers on the mound. Mitchell Parker last game against Colorado, he gave up 4 runs, 6 hits. Against Miami just a few weeks ago, 6 hits, 1 earned run. So, I mean, you give up 6 hits and only give up 1 earned run, it sounds like a lot of luck on your end. So I just don't know if he's going to be able to get away from the Rays hitting. A lot of people think the Rays can't hit, but they got some people that could load up on base and some fast runners that could get around base. So I like the Rays in this game. Definitely seeing the line go from fucking 150 to 165. It's like,
No, I will agree with you. I would have to take the Rays on this one.
and I like the over 7. Like, come on, bro. It's in Florida, right? In the dome.
Yeah, it's in the dome.
Yeah, like 7 is ridiculous. Like, what the fuck they think gonna happen?
I mean, listen. Yeah, I'm leaning towards. I'm leaning towards Tampa.
Yeah, I
I
like
think
Tampa.
Tampa is starting to play better now. Um, yeah, I'm leaning towards Tampa.
I like Tampa. I like that bet. I like even fucking maybe parlaying it with the over. Let me see. A Tampa bet with the over is paying out plus 200. So I think that's a lovely bet. If you get plus 200, adding Tampa plus the over 7, I wouldn't be surprised if Tampa got 5, 6 they self like early. I wouldn't be surprised. So I'm on Tampa. I'm leaning the over. I'm not even going to make it difficult.
Yeah, I would you on that. I would you on that.
I even like Jose Siri, like 1.5 bases. He's been hitting real good. Let's see. Next up, we got Max, OG Max Schwarzer against Albert Suarez.
I love
The
Baltimore.
Nerfy. Who?
I love Baltimore.
You love Baltimore?
That's my hammer of the day.
Baltimore?
That's right,
Against
Baltimore.
Mad Max?
That nigga washed. I have actually 3 hammers today. 3 hammers. You didn't even bring the hammer with you on the road. You didn't bring the hammer with you on the road, did you?
Nah, I ain't got the hammer with me.
I got 3 hammers today. This is one of my hammers. Baltimore. Give you the reasons why.
Yeah,
Number
please.
1. They lost 5 in a row. Finally won their last game against Cleveland. For the first time, they are. Let me make sure, because I don't want to give you the wrong thing. Let me make sure. They are tied. If I'm correct, they are tied with the Yankees in first place now.
Who? The Orioles?
First time they've been behind them all year. This is the first time that they are tied with
Actually
them.
tied.
Yeah, they're tied. And if they would have been playing better, they would have been in first place. But they were playing like shit. Let me see. I'm gonna look at the standings right now. Mm-mm. MLB MLB standings. Yes, sir. They're actually ahead of them because they lost one game less. That by a few percentage points they're ahead of them. But first time, oh little man. First time they're in first place. They lost five in a row. They won the last game against Cleveland 4-2. So I like that because obviously, they're not gonna be playing this bad. Another thing I like, you gotta remember, this is crucial. Who did they lose last year in the playoffs to?
The Orioles?
Yeah. They didn't even win one game in
It
the
was to the
playoffs.
Rangers?
Yeah.
Damn.
So they've been wanting to play this game, defending champs, swept them. I like the Orioles today. I like the Orioles big today. Those are my reasons. I'm gonna go with those reasons. I like the Orioles.
I like the Orioles team total over. Um, I don't I don't really know if they win because of the bullpen at the end.
Yeah, I ain't going for their bullpen is so sus.
Um, but I could see them definitely scoring a couple runs on Max, just to get his old ass out the way.
That's a fact. Let
And
me
I
see
could
what.
see. I kind of lean like the under Baltimore team total over Nerfy, but Rangers win somehow. That's kind of like how I'm seeing this game.
Baltimore minus 155 over 3.5.
Yeah, I like that. I could see it being a 6-5 game and somebody just choke at the end. 4 or 5 games, someone just chokes, or extra innings. Who's the Baltimore pitcher? It's Albert
I'll go for it.
Suarez. Man, I don't. Yeah, I could see the Rangers definitely fucking winning at the end, but I could see Max getting hit up. So I like Baltimore team total over for sure.
All right. So you're gonna take what 3.5
Yeah, what is it? 3.5?
minus 155.
Yeah, I love that. I love that.
They with Baltimore sometimes they don't be scoring, so I just think they're gonna win. Whether it's 2-1, 3-2, four to
Oh,
three,
so what was the score last game? Like yesterday,
4-2, 4-2.
and then Baltimore had 4.
Yeah, Cleveland had two.
Yeah, so I see that
But
basically.
Baltimore, what's funny? Baltimore's a streaky team when it comes to offense. They'll have 4 or 5 games where they score more than 5, 6 runs. Mess around, they'll score 10. Then they have 4 or 5 games where, bro, it's scratching the surface for them to get 3 runs. Bro, it's like
Let me see. Matter of fact, let me see some trends on Baltimore. Let's see. Baltimore has covered the first 5 innings, 42 games of the last 60. Baltimore has hit team total over 22 times of the last 34. Baltimore Orioles have hit the first 5 innings money line 22 times out of the last 34 games. Baltimore Orioles have hit the first 5 innings team total over 23 times out of the last 30 games. Yeah, so only thing, I know everybody's looking at Max last game when he came back. No earned runs, 1 hit, basically a shutout no hitter against the hot Royals at the time. But let's just be real, the Royals aren't the Orioles.
Royals have no offense.
But damn, 5 innings, 1 hit is just nasty work coming off of the injury. So we don't know what the fuck Max been up to. He could have been in the lab this whole time, creating a whole new Max for all, for all we fucking know. This man came out and threw a no hitter. So yeah, I like Baltimore's team total over, but I did like the Nerfy. I no longer like the Nerfy. But I love the team total over.
I like Baltimore, man.
Yeah, I'm just on team total over. You like Baltimore? I don't blame you. But knowing
Taking
Max get down, so I'm just gonna kind of stay away. All right, next game we got your man's on the mound. We got your man's. We got the Yankees minus 112 versus Toronto Blue Jays at minus 104. So both of these teams are pretty much even on this game. And I think we all know why. The total is over 8.5. On the mound for the Yankees, we have the struggle Yankees, not the ones that niggas been seeing in the beginning. The struggle Yankees. We have Marcus Stroman on the mound. And then for Toronto, we have Yusei Kikuchi. And I like
well,
Toronto.
I mean, Stroman used to pitch for the Blue Jays, so they might want to. Either way, he might want to pitch great against them, or they might want to rough him up. So I just right now I can't. I mean, the Yankees are due for a win. What they lost 3 in a row.
Man, Yankees are 2-8 the last 10. They're
Yeah,
doing bad.
yeah. I think they lost. Was it 3 in a row they lost? Oh,
They
maybe.
they're officially 4 in a row right now after
So
getting their
you
ass
always say
whooped.
the Yankees are even though they have a lot of injuries, they are a good team still. Where
Are
they,
they?
I mean, not with the injuries, they have a lot of injuries, but what I'm saying is they're good enough to win the game again. They're gonna win the game eventually again. I'm not saying it's gonna be today, so I'm not touching that game for the simple fact that I cannot stand Strowman, especially on the road where where he was
Both of
in
these
that.
teams are bad. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
Toronto's defense has to be one of the worst
I like the
defenses I've ever seen.
over. Is that like a nerd bet? Like, where else do I go here, man? I like the over.
Yeah, if anything, this is what I would do. I'll be honest with you. If anything, I would either let me see this guy, this Kunyu
Ooh,
Valley.
matter of fact, here's a good stat for you though. Here's a good stat for you. The last game, Jose Barrios is what, a lefty, right?
Yeah,
I think Jose is a. I think he's lefty. So they play Jose. He's a lefty, and then they played Chris Sale. He's a lefty. Gill is a left. I mean, no, Barrios isn't a lefty, is he? They played Freed, who is a lefty, and then I think Manea was a lefty. I'm not sure if Jose was a lefty. Was he a lefty? This is. I know Max Freed is a lefty. Why is it not telling me what arm this nigga pitched with?
yeah, I don't know, but
All
wait,
right,
what?
but
What?
basically what I'm saying is Yankees, they struggle against lefties. They've been struggling against lefties at a super high. They're not getting no runs against lefties at all. So what's their team total over? Gotta be like
It's
5.5.
let me see.
It gotta be.
Yankees.
There's no way they making it 3 with Kikuchi.
Try it right now. Alternate total runs, Yankees. Over 3.5, 150.
It's
Minus
at
150.
it's at 4.5.
I got it here at DraftKings at 3.5.
They don't show you the 4.5.
No, they don't.
Damn. So four and
I
a
got three and a
half.
half. I have 3.5, 5.5, 2.5,
What's the 5.5?
plus
One
180.
seventy minus 170.
No, the Yankees alternate total runs plus 180 over 5.5. So they're telling you
I'm
the
saying, but what's
Yankees
the under?
minus 235.
Yeah. So I lean minus. If you're using the other app, it's at 4.5 is even on the over. So plus 100 on the over, which is screaming at me for some reason. Like, why is that even? And then it's minus 130 for 4.5. So I lean the under 4.5 on the Yankees. I don't see them doing shit. I see them losing. I see Toronto maybe team total over 3.5. They hit up Marcus Stroman easily, and I see Kikuchi coming in throwing a gem. They're not in New York. They're in Toronto. I think just even yesterday they struggled to get points. I think they only scored 2 points yesterday. So with Kikuchi on the mound, he's a lefty. I don't really see the Yankees doing anything outside of Aaron Judge hitting a home run. Like, you probably get 2 points there with Aaron Judge. Maybe if somebody else can even get on the fucking mound. But I think everybody's gonna be on Yankees today, and I just think it's another day that the Yankees be exactly what they've been showing us. Everybody's going to over because they see both of these pitchers, but I just don't see the Yankees contributing to the over. So I kind of lean under, but I definitely like the Yankees team total under 4.5.
I mean, that's a good bet. I'm not taking this game, you know, at all. I mean, if I was to bet, maybe it would be that. Um, Maybe Toronto over 3.5. But again, Toronto sometimes they don't score themselves. So you know what?
Yeah, I can't
I'm
fuck
not
with
trying to get
Toronto.
stressed out with this game.
Yeah, pretty much.
This game is gonna stress me out. I don't want to get stressed. That's Friday, weekends here. I'm not trying to get stressed out.
All right, so we moving on to your squad. We got the Houston Astros versus the the I don't even know what to call them. The New York Mets. Um,
Put some respect on my team's name, please.
if they were gonna win a game, I guess is this one.
Well, the Astros, like I told you earlier this year, the Astros will eventually be in first place in that division. The Astros do this every year. They start slow and then they start coming on. Now they're 40-40. How many? Let me see how many games they're back. Astros right now. Astros are 4.5. The Astros
You know
at
the
one point.
Astros on like a 5 game win streak.
Yes, I know. But what I'm saying is this: what the Astros do. I told you earlier, a month and a half ago, the Astros will win that division, even when they were 13 games out.
I said
I said the
5.
Astros will win that division.
They
They're
on a
only four and a
seven
half game
game.
out. Hmm?
They on a 7 game win streak.
Yeah, this is what the Astros do, bro. They start slow, and then they remember who they are. They start playing good. They're going to win that division. They're 4.5 games out. They're going to win that division. This is a tough matchup for the Mets. Mets been playing good. This is going to be some. It's going to be. It's not going to be a sweep either way, but I can see the Mets winning 2 out of 3, or Houston winning 2 out of 3. Today's game, Quintana.
I
He's
see a sweep, bro.
for the Astros.
Yeah, I don't. This shit gonna be just in and out, nasty work. Get back on
Nah,
the
the Mets are a
bus.
gritty team, bro. I don't. Again, I can see the Astros winning 2 out of 3. My prediction, I think the Astros will win 2 out of 3. I don't think they're gonna sweep, but I think they're gonna win 2 out of 3. I think the Astros are just a better team than the Mets. Even though the Mets been playing good, they got some Vientes been playing good ever since they called him back up. He got pop. He's a young player, and Alvarez is back. G Day G Day JD Martinez been playing good. Um, Mets got some hitters. I mean, listen, these are two good teams. Good, hot. I don't call the Mets a good team yet. They're hot right now. Houston's a good team. They just started off slow. So these are right now two hot teams playing. I like Houston, even though I'm a Met fan. I think Houston will win today, and I think they'll take 2 out of 3 in the series. But you know, the Mets been playing. But I mean, again, the
How
Mets
many
can win
games they play? 3 or 4.
3.
Okay, so you got Ronel Blanco today, Framber Valdez tomorrow, either Hunter Brown or Spencer Algorithm the next day. I mean, the only game that you possibly would have got is the Hunter Brown or Spencer Algorithm, but them motherfuckers been cooking.
No,
So
they have.
I don't know, bro. I mean, the Houston is 9-1 against the Mets last 10. I don't remember when was the last time the Mets won. Last year with Hunter Brown on the mound against Matt Scherzer. So I love the Astros this game. Like that's one of my favorite games. This is one of my favorite games of the day. When I seen it, it made me want to say fuck every other game. Cause it's like we keep talking about spots that teams are gonna look like them, and I just think this is a spot where the Mets, everybody's high on the Mets and they want to bet on the Mets, but I don't see it in this series. I think they go back to being the Mets.
No. I think the Mets they're gonna be around 500 all year.
Framber would be the one to give it up. Framber could give it up, bro, but against the
Remember
Mets,
Houston? Remember that Houston bullpen? Even though lately they've been pitching better because remember they killed us like I think it was like 3 weeks ago. They killed us with the Angels a few weeks back, but they looks like they've been better with the bullpen. You know, the Mets are hot. They're not going to be hot forever. So this could be a weekend where they lose 2 out of 3. I wouldn't be surprised. Don't know
well,
which games they're going to lose 2 out of 3, but
I
Quintana
already
has
got
been
an
pitching
Astro
well.
bet.
You already got an Astro bet?
Hell yeah, I forgot.
Oh, so you just straight disrespected my team.
I'm in there already, baby.
All
I
right.
I grabbed the Astros at what I grabbed them at? I grabbed them at -110. What is it at now?
104.
That line dropped. That's crazy.
What you doing? They put some respect in the Mets name, bro. They hot.
And I took the Rays.
Actually, the Mets are favorite.
Yeah, the Mets are favorites, right? That's how I know it's a setup. They trying to get all the niggas hyped on the Mets. The Mets get fucking blew out today. It's screaming. Now, it's screaming Astros. Like, at first, they had the Astros as favorite. It was kind of like even.
Listen. Calm down. You talking about the Mets? All right?
Come
The
on,
Mets are
bro.
the
The
hottest
only
team in baseball.
reason the Mets are now favorites is because people are hyped on the Mets. Nothing about this game says Mets win. Nothing. Nowhere does
No
this say.
disrespect. Listen, we're not gonna do disrespect right now. We're not doing disrespect.
Nowhere do this shit say it's even close of a game, bruh. We talking about Jose Quintana.
I get it. I get it.
So I'm on Astros. Do I like the Astros bullpen? Absolutely fucking not. Yeah. I like the Astros. I'm gonna say that. All right, so moving on, next game we got so who you like this game? You said the Astros?
Uh, I,
I'm
Listen,
not even gonna ask you. You a Mets fan. I don't want to put you in that
no,
hard
but I
position.
just said the Mets are gonna. I think the Mets will lose the series. I just said the Mets will lose the series 2 out of 3. I think. I don't think nobody's gonna sweat, but I think so, the Mets will probably lose 2 out of 3. I think the Astros are just a better team. I don't trust his best pitchers. I really don't trust him. To me, he sucks. So I mean, I can see what you see. I see what you see. I see what you see.
All right, moving on. Moving on. We got. Do we even need to go over this goddamn game? Who we got? We got the White
San Diego and
Sox
Boston.
versus Rockies.
Oh, you missed San Diego and Boston, though.
No, that's next. I skipped this one, and so I had to go back. You know what? We just gonna skip this one.
I like the White Sox. That's one of the hammers of the day.
You do?
Yeah, hammers of the day is the White Sox,
Oh
bro.
my
Bro,
god!
let me tell you something,
Dial the number at the bottom if you got a gambling problem.
bro. Low key,
What-
White Sox have been competitive, bro.
Oh my god, bro! It's
Bro,
tell
low
me
key,
you
White
bored
Sox
with
have been
money.
competitive, bro. You tripping?
Tell me you
Low
just
key, White
bored.
Sox have been competitive. White Sox have been
Oh, you
competitive, bro.
know Dakota Hudson on the mound. I mean, this the thing, bro. I would have loved the White Sox if it was one of their pitchers pitching. But Drew Thorpe, ain't he the dude they just like called up or some shit? Like he's never even played a game. So it's not. I mean, yeah, I lean White Sox team total over. Is it 3.5? If so, I mean you could catch me in that area. Because Dakota Hudson, we know he's gonna give up runs. And then they got the White Sox at 4.5. So it's just bad. It's just bad business. Is maybe the over. Neither team plays any fucking defense, and I mean, it's
Maybe
not,
3.5.
I don't have 3.5. I got 4.5.
Damn, they'll give you 3.5 in those games.
No, that's how I know. It's just I like the White Sox. I mean, there's nothing to really talk about. It's
I
Dakota Hudson.
told you, bro. The king has spoken. When the king speaks, we listen. Over 3.5, 175. So they telling you the White Sox are going to score some runs.
I like the over 8. Yeah, I like over 3.5 if you could get it. Mine say 4.5, so I'm not doing 4.5. 3.5, I would love 3.5 with the White Sox for sure.
You know what's a good bet in a parlay that I didn't look at right now? I'm looking at it right now.
Who?
We already did this game, but the Orioles plus 1.5 getting minus 198. I will take that in a parlay. I will put that
The
in a
who?
parlay. Orioles getting a 1.5 minus 198. I will
Minus
put
a
that.
1.5 or getting
No,
one?
plus they're getting a 1.5.
I mean, I think getting a 1.5 says it all. I mean, they playing in Baltimore, but I just think the Rangers start looking like champions, bro. It's around that time of the year. They got Max back. Around this time last year, they got Max back. This is when the trade went down, and they started turning up and looking nice. So I think everybody forgets that they're the champions. I think everybody forgot that, and they started off slow, but 37-44, they can't really afford not to win. And they're bringing their ace back. Nigga just threw a no hitter against
Yeah, but
Alberts.
he's still rusty. He's still rusty. I like Baltimore today.
But
I'm just letting you know that was just a good bet, but let's get off that game. I like Baltimore today. But I'm gonna take that in a parlay.
but Baltimore been struggling. All right, next game. We got San Diego versus the Red Sox. Henny said he liked the Red Sox today. I banned myself for betting the Red Sox. I no longer bet them at all. I no longer bet their games. It's like when I bet with them, they lose by fucking 8. When I bet against them, they win by 13. So, I just can't call a play on these guys. Last 10 games, the Red Sox are 7-3 against Padres, so automatically I would kind of like to go Red Sox, especially with Randy fucking Vasquez on the mound. Um, but
Let me
holy,
see. Let me see the lineup for San Diego. Hold
holy
on.
shit, Nick Pavetta is not anything that you want to
Yeah,
put your hard-earned money behind. So
yeah. But the thing is, the Padres lineup is so bad without Tatis.
it's so bad.
Even though
You would think they
they swept
still
though. I ain't gonna lie, they swept your team, the Nationals. Because low key, that's your team.
no no it's not.
That's your team, low key.
No it's not.
And Bogarts ain't playing either. What the fuck's going on with Bogarts?
I ain't even gonna lie, bro. I love the fucking I love the Padres in this spot. Like everything
I ain't fucking with
says,
this game.
huh?
I ain't messing with this game.
Yeah, everything says Red Sox a little bit until you get to Nick Pavetta, and it's like, no, nigga, Padres. Like everything says Boston, 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 and then you get the Nick Pavetta, and then you look at his shit, and it's like, bruh, the nigga, what the fuck you been doing? I mean, if you even just look his last games against the Padres, I know they was in 2018 and 17, but nigga, you just get hit up, bro. And I believe it's just some teams that's gonna remain hitting you up. All right, so
That's why I say, you know what? Maybe the overs over the bet is the best
the
bet.
over is the play for sure. The over for sure. Both of these hitters get hit the fuck up. It's 9. Um, I lean Padres. I ain't even gonna lie. I could see why Henny liked the Red Sox. I really can see it. I can see it because they're high 8-2, but we gotta understand the Padres been winning too. So last 10, the Padres are 8-2 to the over. Last 10, Boston 7-3 to the over. Both of these pitchers on the mound, I lean over. And Padres technically, I lean over Padres. But I wouldn't be surprised at home in Boston. Absolutely, Red Sox fucking win. I wouldn't be surprised at all. All right, on to a game that we know Lou got a hammer in. The Atlanta Braves versus the Pirates.
Yeah,
We,
right.
we got Lou's Michael Jordan of pitchers, Uncle Charlie.
Uncle Charlie ain't getting no bet out of me.
We got Lou's Michael Jordan pitcher, Charlie Morton on the mound, Mr. Charlie Morton, Uncle Charlie. You know, he struggled last game, but he's still an OG. You know, he's every other game. You know what I'm saying? He got hit up last game, threw a gem the game after before that, got hit before that, threw a fucking gem before that, got hit before that, threw a gem before that. So it's just screaming gem today. Is it not? I mean, the line is fucking what? Minus 190 with Charlie Morton on the fucking mound? Why the fuck else would it be minus 190? Who's on Pittsburgh mound? Martin Perez? Eh,
I mean, the Braves should beat him. Let's not get this twisted. And
I'm
it is
hammering
Charlie Moore.
Braves. It's nothing to even talk about.
That's your hammer.
No, I mean,
No,
no.
no, 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 don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
It's
Don't take
not
that.
my hammer because it's minus 190. Of course not. Like, I'm not
Oh,
even
okay.
fucking touching it. But it's
So why
far
don't you take a -1 and bring it down?
because it's still probably minus 1 fucking 50 at minus 1.
Better than 198, Playboy.
Let me see. Because we talking about the Braves, the same fucking team that scored 1 point against a relief pitcher yesterday. So I don't fucking know anything at this point with this team. Because everything screamed fucking blowout winner yesterday. Everything screamed that. And them motherfuckers went 9 whole innings, no points. I don't even know how that's possible as a professional baseball player. It can't be that hard to hit the fucking baseball, bro. It can't be that hard. We talking about a relief pitcher that was throwing 60 miles per hour sliders, bro. I'm not understanding. He was backdooring the same pitch to the next batters. Like, he didn't even give a fuck. He was just throwing the same pitch. And that shit was rigged for sure. That was a Vegas day. What was yesterday? Thursday?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. That might have been some Vegas shit right there. All right. -1, the Braves is -145.
That's not bad.
So I'm going with every other day Uncle Charlie at -1. I think the Braves just. Oh, and they're playing in Atlanta? Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're playing in Atlanta, right?
Yeah.
So why the fuck did they play Chicago yesterday? That was definitely some Vegas shit. Like, bro, they just randomly threw Chicago in there. What's that about? Bro, you see that shit?
What?
Bro, they just played St. Louis, right?
Yeah.
They flew to Chicago for one fucking day yesterday and played one game. And now they play the Pirates today in Atlanta.
I thought they played St. Louis yesterday.
No, they played the White Sox.
It was probably a makeup game, a rain delay. Probably a
Yeah, a
makeup game.
makeup game is exactly what the fuck it was. Some made up shit. That's
And
exactly
they lost.
what the fuck. That's if I'd have knew that. Damn, that's some fucked up ass shit, bro. You just throw a random Chicago game in the mix. Of course they lost that shit.
So who you like then?
I already told you. I kind of like the over, but every other day Charlie. I expect the gym, so I like Atlanta -1. I actually love it. The more I think about it, the more people get off the Braves, the more I like the Braves. So the more people are like they don't like the Braves anymore, the Braves is slow, the Braves is not hitting. Those are usually games they win. So in this spot, I know everybody expects Charlie Morton to kind of get hit up. The Pirates used to be hot; they're not hot anymore. And this pitcher they got is just trash. And the Braves hit lefties pretty decent. And this nigga gives up over 5 hits a game. So I'm running with the Braves. -1.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. I'm with you. I'm with you.
And I like Pirates team total under kinda. All right, next game up. We got Chicago +115 versus Milwaukee -134. Damn, Jameson. Like, I don't get how everybody's just jumping off the Jameson bandwagon so quick. He had a couple struggle games, but
He ain't it.
I don't really know with this game. Um, it's a 50-50 game to me. But I could see the Cubs winning. Yeah, I could see the Cubs winning. I don't really get this line at all. I guess because they lost last time. But it's not a game I'm even looking at. I won't even turn that shit on. I won't even check the score on that fucking game. I told myself them the games I need to start betting though. I feel like them games right there, like how I like the Cubs, them usually the games at the end of the day I'm looking like, damn,
Damn, I like that team.
I had liked that team and it's 9-0.
No,
like,
that always happens. That shit is unbelievable.
like I told myself maybe I should start really diving deeper into them games that I think are 50-50s, but I like a certain way. And there's not really too many eyes on that game. Like a Padres Boston, I could see not much going on there, and Padres just 5-0. And then like a White Sox Royals, like and it just be 6-0. Chicago Milwaukee, and it just be 7-0 type shit. But meanwhile, we over here liking Rays and Orioles and Yankees, and them be the games a whole lot of fuck shit going.
A lot of fuck shit be going on.
Hey, speaking of fuck shit,
That's what I like. I like, even though not. That's what I say. Like I like the Whites.
no, I like the White Sox. I like that bet. I do.
I like the White Sox.
I could see that being 12-0. Dakota Hudson. You know what? I would have liked it more if it was in Colorado. I'd have probably liked it more.
I see what you're saying.
If it was in Colorado, they coming in knocking. But after beating the Braves, I think this is the best time to take the White Sox. Now that I think about it, like you just beat up on a random day on the Braves, went home. I don't know. Now that I think about it, it's just it's not nothing I'm interested in. You already won your championship yesterday. I don't know. All right, so next up we got it's a lot of games today. We got Tristan motherfucking Kinsey on the mound, bruh, versus Alec Marsh. I'm rolling with the Guardians. The Royals are.
I like the Guardians. This was a hammer for mine. This was one of my other hammers.
Yeah, they got it even. People are still on the Royals train from the beginning of the year, and it's like that shit over with. Yeah. So under Guardians team total over. Like it's one of them days.
Yeah, I'm fucking with the Guardians heavy. I might just take them solo, put a little nickel on them.
Yeah, I like Guardians. I don't like nothing about the Royals no more. There's no action on the Royals. What I say is how many games left in the year is 80 games left. They're for sure not winning more than 20. So what's their record right now? 45-38. By the end of the fucking year, they'll be 60 and fucking 90. The fall off is real. The fall off is real on these boys. And niggas gonna start getting shipped off by the trade deadline. The stars will be gone. Bobby Witt, gone. I think they was already trying to trade him. Oh wait, I said who? What's his name? Not Bobby Witt. Next up we got Frankie Montas against Andre Palante.
Believe it or not, I like St. Louis.
You like who?
About that game. St. Louis. St. Louis been playing good.
Would you bet that shit?
Yeah, I would.
Oh, I was right. Yeah, Bobby, not Bobby Witt. I don't know why I always get them two niggas mixed up.
Bro, Frankie Montas is scrub.
Yeah, I mean, bro, you could like something, but it's like, why even bet this game? And then this is what I'm saying. This is probably a game that
I would win easy.
you think
Yeah, but I'm not gonna bet it. That's the problem.
this is just a
I
bad
would win
game.
this game probably easy.
With who though? Every
With St. Louis, bro. St. Louis is they in the wild. The matter of fact, they're in the wild
mm-mm,
card hunt. They actually, I think. Let me see. Let me see
not St.
standings.
Louis.
Bro, St. Louis right now, if the regular season was to end today, St. Louis is in the playoffs. You know that?
It don't end
It will
today,
be Atlanta, Padres, and St. Louis,
but
the three other
it
teams.
don't end today. Royals will be in there too. It don't end
Yeah,
today
but
though.
Royals are finished. Boston's gonna catch up to the Royals. I told you the Royals was no good. They just start. Do we know what they did? They lasted longer than the Pirates. Remember how the Pirates started off mad good? And I said
Mm-hmm.
Pirates do this every year. The first 30 games they play great, and then they fade
Yeah, they
away.
fell off hard.
Royals the same. They just extended it more. They're about to fall off, bro. Boston or Houston or even Tampa is gonna be in those. You can forget about them, bro. They done. They done. Um, but I like St. Louis, bro. I think Cincinnati is a bad team. I like St. Louis. They're 2 games over 500. They're 6-4 in their last 10. Cincinnati's 4-6. I like. You know what? Houston. I mean, St. Louis. I'm fucking with them today. And you know what? I might just let me see how much if I take St. Louis -1.
Yeah, I only
St.
like
Louis
I like St. Louis the first 5 innings only. I like first five money line if you're gonna sniff this game. Other than that, fuck no. Fuck no. Fuck no. Moving on. We got I can't hear you. You talking?
Nah, wilding, bro. You wilding. I'm taking this.